Every human being has a dark part of his life, and for me, my story comes from when I was in high school. I have been a victim of depression, a victim of rejection also. I've been rejected simply because of ministry, and I took it as a test because I went through a lot of pain, a lot of pressure because of people don't want me to minister. Some of them enacting some pressure on me, very bad pressure. So I've gone through a lot of problems, depression. In fact, I have ever also lived as a beggar in the streets, you know. And I came to a point of even losing my life, you know. Some people thought I was dead, and it became very, very hectic for me. So talking about my flight experiences, you know, when you become a child of God, in the book of Corinthians, I think somewhere chapter 5 verse number 17 says that when someone accepts Christ, he becomes new. So there is an elevation that takes place when you acquire salvation, when you get saved. So there is a gradual elevation that takes place. You become someone who is new. The old is gone and the new has come. So these people, we're going there to preach the gospel because we are here to say that Rwanda is for Jesus. You see? So like the people of Kigali, we are expecting massive change because our God is a God of transformation. And I believe that God is going to transform lives within these 3-4 days. God is going to transform lives in Rwanda. God is going to change Rwanda. God is going to heal Rwanda because there is a lot that is coming about from this major event in Rwanda.
How are you, our good people? I hope you're all good. This is Mbanza TV, and I'm reporter Anthony, all the way from Kenya. And here we are glad to have a good visitor, Minister Leon. We want to have a good time with him, talking to him, asking him some few questions about his life, about his past. Can you introduce yourself?
Okay.
Yeah.
So, how are you, my very good people? Yeah, I am Minister Leon, all the way from Kenya, Africa, and I'm blessed, and I really thank the Lord for this opportunity that He has given unto me to be in Mbanza TV today. And I'll just say that I am a minister of the gospel, a gospel artist, a gospel minister, and an evangelist, of course. And that's why we are moving from place to place in spread of the gospel.
Minister Leon,
yeah.
When did you start the gospel ministry?
So apparently I got saved in the year 2013. I was very, very young. And then I came to ministry, very serious ministry in 2020, 2019 there, if I can remember, when I was in Form 1 at Ribe Boys High School back in Kenya. Yeah, so that's how I started doing the ministry in the CU, working together with some people and the school chaplain in spread of the gospel to my fellow students in school.
As from now, do you have any testimony you can share to people so that they can know that Jesus is the right choice?
So for a testimony, I have a very hectic story because every human being has a dark part of his life, and for me, my story comes from when I was in high school. I have been a victim of depression, a victim of rejection also. I've been rejected simply because of ministry, and I took it as a test because I went through a lot of pain, a lot of pressure because of people don't want me to minister. Some of them enacting some pressure on me, very bad pressure. So I've gone through a lot of problems, depression. In fact, I have ever also lived as a beggar in the streets. you know, and I came to a point of even losing my life, you know. Some people thought I was dead, and it became very, very hectic for me. My parents were in pain, so I have had a very hectic period, 4 good years of depression, 4 good years of pain. But as per now, as you can see, I am very strong, I am very energetic, and the Lord has done His part in my life. Because as you can see, as you see me here, my eyes, I'm not using both eyes, I'm using only one single eye for the sight. So it's God who is doing great things in my life, and I really appreciate and really thank the Lord, because He's taking me from nation to nation, from place to place, and I really appreciate the Lord for the same.
Oh, that's good. And my brother, Minister Dion, I can see you started traveling with planes. From all the way from buses, you know. So can you tell us, how did you start? As you said earlier, you had depression, you had a hard, tough life, you know. So how did you come up to this life of flying one place to another? Can you give us the
So talking about my flight experiences, you know, when you become a child of God, in the book of Corinthians, I think somewhere chapter 5 verse number 17 says that when someone accepts Christ, he becomes new. So there is an elevation that takes place when you acquire salvation, when you get saved. So there is a gradual elevation that takes place. You become someone who is new. The old is gone and the new has come. So I truly believe that God has taken me out of the old, out of the depression, out of the pain, and is now giving me the comfort, you know. He's giving me the comfort. That's why you can see now the flights, you know, some good life, you know, because people believe that ministers are starving. People believe that ministers are going through some pain, but it's not true. You know, ministers, it truly shows that God is taking care of each and every one of us, like the way He said in Jeremiah that I have good plans for you. So like, because He has good plan for us, that simply means that in everything that we do, God is elevating us, and God is making us grow. You know, you never know. We may even move to go and preach the gospel in America, Australia, you know, because God is taking us to places. So about my flight experiences, I think it's just an elevation that comes about. You know, we gone are the days that we're going and sit on buses. Some buses are being driven by careless drivers. You get an accident. That's simply because you're going to, in case you're going to somewhere to minister, maybe, you know. So God is also taking care of us, because it's very rare to find a plane on an accident, and therefore God is also bringing us near. You know, in Kenya we say Karibu Yesu anakuita. There is a song that has been done by Agape, Karibu Yesu anakuita. So you know, you cannot welcome a visitor to your place and the visitor is not comfortable, you know. So you have to make sure that that visitor is comfortable. So Yesu akikuita, or when Jesus calls you, and when He say Karibu, that simply means He has already organized a place, a very comfortable place for you.
Thank you for that, Bona. Apart from the gospel ministry, as we know, or according to our history, I can see you have a brand that's called the King Media. So how do you feel as a founder, you being a founder of the King Media? How do you feel?
So I feel elevated, just like I said earlier, like that the Lord is elevating us. So I feel grateful, I feel elevated, because this brand I have learned a lot of things from the King Media. You know, starting from the management itself, me having a manager. My manager is called Manager Tony, and he has also shown the significance of the brand itself, and organizing or strategizing some good measures to protect the brand. Brands, it's not easy, and it's also a gospel brand. So we go there, minister to people, we do some projects, so like it's never easy, and therefore I'm very grateful for such like a management, because having administration in Rwanda, it came from manager Tony himself. He just made a call and told me that we have to go and minister in Rwanda because there is administration there, there is a crusade there, and he literally organized everything, went to Nairobi, signed the papers, came back, so like there is a lot that is coming about from the brand itself. So I really appreciate and I really thank the Lord for the management coming about from the Lekin Media Foundation.
Okay. If I may ask, what do you expect from the people of Rwanda?
So because we are having the evangelism meeting, that is the evangelism mission on the 14th of August to the 16th. And here it's evangelism, specifically going outside to preach the gospel. Because Jesus told his disciples that go to the disciples of all nations, baptize them in the name of the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit. So these people, we're going there to preach the gospel because we are here to say that Rwanda is for Jesus. You see? So like the people of Kigali, we are expecting massive change because our God is a God of transformation, and I believe that God is going to transform lives within these 3-4 days. God is going to transform lives in Rwanda. God is going to change Rwanda. God is going to heal Rwanda, because there is a lot that is coming about from this major event in Rwanda.
What can you say from the people? Maybe we say they call you as a role model. What can you advise them? Since you passed through this hard time, and here you are, where you can pay for yourself tickets, you fly from one place to another, you have a manager. What can you tell these people who are looking unto you now?
So what I can say is that growth comes in with seasons. Never at any given point try to force anything. Growth comes in seasons, and when you believe in God, that's why I've said that the Bible says when someone accepts Christ, they become new. So when you believe in God, you simply become a new person, a new creature. The old is gone and the new has come. So when you believe in God, things will start working. As long as you believe in Him, as long as you trust in Him, God is going to do something. So never worry, because in the book of Matthew chapter 6 verse 25, the Bible says that do not worry, because the bird, I can give an example of the birds in the air. The birds in the air do not know they do not know where they will get food, do not know where they will sleep, they just live a life, So they live freely. They just wake up in the morning, you see them flying from somewhere, from a place to another, and they don't know where they're going. But eventually they live and survive. So because they know that their God is there for them. So as human beings, we are also advised to believe in God, to trust in Him, and growth will eventually come about.
Okay. You being a gospel minister, do you have any gospel songs either written by yourselves or if you have, can we find them? Maybe YouTube. Can you explain to us so that we can know your platforms and come to support?
Okay, I have some gospel songs. I have like Hubadiliki. I wrote it 3 years ago. Hubadiliki is actually a testimony of my own. So I have Hubadiliki, I have Nimengoja, and actually there is an album that is coming about. But I love Hubadiliki so much.
Hubadiliki. So can you explain for us Hubadiliki? Who that one? Who? Hubadiliki. Who's that? So
Hubadiliki is our God never changes. Our God is the same yesterday, today, and forever. It goes like ubadiliki, ewe Bwana, ubadiliki, wewe ni yule yule, jana, leo, hata milele, ubadiliki, ewe Bwana. So like our God never changes from yesterday, today, and forever. He never changes. He still remains to be the same.
The same.
Yeah.
Oh. And these songs were like that one in Badiliki.
Yeah.
Can we find it in YouTube maybe?
Yeah, you can find it. You can find my songs on YouTube at King Leon Music Kenya, King Leon Music _ Kenya. You'll find my songs there, Ubadiliki. You'll find Nimengoja, and there is an album that is coming about on my birthday. That is on the 29th of December 2026. I will be releasing an album that is still cooking. You know, so people like Manager Tony are still also working on the same. We will be releasing that album on the 29th of December 2026. So just subscribe to the channel, and a lot of good things are coming there.
Oh, thank you for that. Back in Kenya,
Yeah.
where you serve God there,
Yeah.
can you tell us the church maybe you are serving?
So I'm serving at Hosanna Covenant City Church. It is in Watamu, Kenya. Yeah, Hosanna Covenant City Church, and the convener, Reverend Peter Chosen. He has been of great support to me and my life, and I really appreciate, because he also found me from the scratch of things, and also taught me some ministration tips. And right now I'm here because he is an international minister. He's been in the USA, he's been in Turkey, he's been in Europe, he's moved to places. So he's my first inspiration in all of this. Even creating the King Media, I wanted to I'm also working on it. I wanted to see him, to oversee the entire foundation as a patron.
Yeah.
So we are also working on that, because he is a good inspiration indeed. Yeah.
Yeah, can see, apart from Rwanda, what or where do you expect to visit to spread the word of God?
So basically, I will say we know everything starts from a scratch. So we want to base on the East Africa, the Eastern Africa, because we cannot go. Charity begins at home. So we need to lay a proper foundation within our home here, and then we go to the other nations in like Europe, So we want to start from East Africa, Kenya, Tanzania, Rwanda, Burundi. We want to start from a place. So I think I've never been to Burundi, I've never been to Tanzania, I've never been to Uganda. It's funny, but I want to move to those places. I want to preach the gospel to those places, because I really like ministrations. Yeah.
Thank you. So far, how do you feel visiting here, Mbasi TV?
So I feel great. There is a great hospitality that came about. It's a pleasure. It's a pleasure being here, and I really appreciate, because you guys are doing a very good job, a very good work, because the work of the gospel is what we are aspiring to be doing in a lifetime. And you never know, because I'm also planning, I forgot to say this, I'm also planning something very great with a team. In Kenya, I minister in Embu County also, in Deliverance Church Embu, and also in Trinity Chapel Embu. And there is a team that I'm forming called the Seller Voices, that is under the King Media. So the Seller Voices is a vision that I saw, that we can work on, have our own sound, do a very great live recording, with the Seller Voices in Embu. So we are working out some great things. In Embu, I've gotten to learn from different teams. We have some team called the Blaze team. It is in Embu. It has services every Thursday in Embu. There is also Trinity Chapel Embu. They also have services every Sunday, and also a minister there with very, very great people who also know God, and musically they are also great. So I'm forming the Seller Voices. I want to create a sound, and you never know. You can also come about there. You can also come there as Mbazi TV, and come. We work together. Mbazi TV from Kigali, from Rwanda. We can come there and work together. Creating this sound that will inspire the people of Embu and also touch the lives of Eastern Africa. So I'll really appreciate when we merge together and work towards the greatness.
Okay.
Yeah.
If as we finish, what came onto you when you decided to use music, especially music, to spread the gospel? What exactly?
For that I'll say, the devil himself was a musician, and music is something that touches lives, and it is easy for music. It is easy to inspire souls with music, and that's why you can see that music has dominated the world, because this world without music it will be boring. People listen to music because to clear the stress. People listen to music to, some people cannot work out. People cannot wash their clothes until they hear some music. So I believe that music is a universal aspect, or is a universal thing. So I chose this direction of serving through music because I knew that this is a universal thing. People listen to music more, so it's very easy to reach to massive lives through music and a good voice and a good sound.
Thank you so much, Minister Leon. So far I can say thank you for you visiting here, Mbazi TV, and thank you for your time, for giving us the good things that you have. And you can say, maybe you can talk to somebody who maybe will be watching now. You can tell him a word. There's maybe that person who is maybe passing through that depression that you are passing. Maybe you can have a word for him or her. Maybe you can tell him what you did until you are here now.
So let me do the parting shot. I'll say that God is there for you. God is coming for you. God is going to work out things for you. So believe in God, trust in God, and everything will be okay. Everything will be alright, because God has good plans for us. The Bible in Psalms chapter 46 verse number 10 says that be still and know that I am God. So when you just be still, in Swahili we say tulia, tulia katika Bwana. So just relax, and God will eventually reveal himself. Yeah.
And as we finish, can you greet maybe you greet the person or some few people who you want to reach out? Yes.
So
send your greetings.
I'll say hi to the people in Hosanna Covenant City Church. I'll also say hi to big shout outs to Team Ablaze in Embu. I'll also give big shout outs to the Trinity Chapel worship team. I'll also give shout outs to the Seller Voices, to my brother, manager Tony, a lot of people, to my drama in Embu, Minister Jimmy, Timo, my brother Kevo. So a lot of people who will also be watching this. I give you big shout outs, and we are going to be working together in spreading this gospel of the Lord.
Thank you so much, Director. And we are glad to have you here at Mbazi TV. You are much welcome.
Thank you.
And may God bless you so much.